Ladies and gentlemen, that is what the play in is all about. High stakes, good matchups for the right to be in the playoffs. And the first day of the play in did not disappoint. We had Charlotte versus Miami, Portland versus Phoenix, and they were all great games. So now let's talk about it. First game of the day, Charlotte versus the Miami Heat. This was a very, very good game. Like, I could put it as one of the greatest games in play in history, but that won't even matter if the Charlotte Hornets won't advance to the playoffs and if they lose to either Philly or Orlando. This game won't even matter. But, bro, this game was so good. Before we get into that, I want to point out a moment in this game. It was at 11 minute 29, 27, or 20 plus of the second quarter, wherein Lamelo was trying to make a shot, but then he fell down and grabbed on Bam Adebayo's ankle, which led to Bam falling down and injuring himself. I think it was a lower back injury. If you watch it on replay, any type of speed, it was a bad look for Lamelo. Like him grabbing the ankle, him tripping, him falling down, that was bad for Lamelo. And it changed the moment or pace of this game because like everyone was like, yo, Bam's injured. Lamelo said in the post-game interview that he's going to check on Bam, said that he didn't do it intentionally, so it is what it is. But a shout out to the Miami Heat because even though Bam got hurt, they still played their ass off. And this it made the game more very fun and well. Like Miami Heat fans could say they could win with Bam if Bam stayed healthy and Lamelo didn't do all that stuff. But hey, we have to deal with what's there. But boy, if you're a Miami Heat fan, you should still be happy because this was a good game. This was a good game. So you have to focus now on your off season. But with this in this moment where Bam got injured, it led to a lot of players rise up and do their best. And one of those players was Kelel Ware, who was so good in this game. Like third quarter, I think, wherein he looked unstoppable. He was blocking shots, rebounding, shooting them. He was dominant in the third quarter. And I was like, yo, this might be the end. But then you have Musa Diabate down there. You have Grant Williams down there who was locking them down. So, like, it is what it is. But shout out to the Miami Heat players, especially Davion Mitchell, who balled out and made this game interesting. So, yeah, shout out to those Miami Heat players. And, bro, this game was so good. Was so good. And the Charlotte Hornets, they had a bad game, a bad shooting game. Like no one could hit a three. Con Knipple, who is the greatest 3-point shooter in this regular season, could not make a shot. He could not make a shot. And it was bad. Like I think it was just pressure because it's first time in the postseason. But hey, he could not make a shot. And we were like, yo, but then Lamelo, Brandon Miller, they were trying to like carry this team, but the guy who carried this team the most, aside from Lamelo Ball, is Kobe White. Kobe White. Third quarter Kobe White and that fourth quarter Kobe White was balling. I love Kobe White when he was in Chicago. He was one of my favorite players to watch in Chicago, and seeing him here in Charlotte and doing all these moments made me so happy. He had a run in the third quarter wherein he was on fire and I was jumping for joy seeing Kobe White, and I enjoyed Kobe White. It was a good run for Kobe White, bro. I'm just happy to seeing him here. And like, yeah, shout out to Kobe White. That shot that he made to tie to lead to the overtime, the corner shot three, that got to be one of the best shots a non all star player has made, bro. That shot was crazy. Like that shot. leaning fadeaway three in the corner for the tie. That was a wonderful shot. There was also a moment wherein it was crazy because like I think it was Lamelo, Brandon Miller, and Kobe White who were afraid to take a shot. Like they were just passing on each other. Ended up with a Grant Williams bad three in the corner, which I was like, that's got to be the end of the game. That's got to be the end of the game. Was that was a bad shot. Like they didn't want the moment, but then Lamelo stood up. There was also Kobe White with the three. Like it was so good. So shout out to Kobe White for keeping the Charlotte Hornets um in a float, and now they're going back for a fight to possibly be the eighth seed in this playoffs. But also, I want to say Lamelo Ball. Lamelo Ball was like the player of the game in this one because he made a tough shot, a go win shot. But hey, he had a lot of bad moments in this one. Like there was a shot that he made. I think it was a three wherein he celebrated, and it ended up with a Davion Mitchell layup because he was busy celebrating. He made a lot of turnovers, which led to Tyler Hero in the fourth quarter and in overtime to like go on a run. So yeah, it was still a typical Lamelo Ball game, but he played well. Like he played well and carried the Charlotte Hornets to a victory. So yeah, I am enjoying the Charlotte Hornets in this one, and I hope for them to be in the playoffs because I love to see the Charlotte Hornets and Detroit Pistons in the first round. Like that games, that teams, they both have history with each other. So like if you remember the Musa Diabate, Jalen Green, Isaiah Stewart brawl, if you remember that in the regular season, that's why I want to see it in the playoffs. I want the intensity of that one. And I just hope Con Nipple, like he gets his groove back and is back with his confidence in the playoffs. If they reach the playoffs, but they have to fight either Philly or Orlando to get through that. And I can't I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. Brendan Miller had a good game here. And shout out also to Miles Bridges, who made the incredible block, the game saving block in overtime. Like, yeah, Miles Bridges did well as well in this game, did his defense, did great. And speaking of defense, Musa Diabate, who was, I think, hurt in the third quarter, he did his thing. He rebounded, he hustled, he played his part very well. Like, you can't, he is a good guy to cheer on. He's like a great guy to cheer on. So, yeah, shout out to the Charlotte Hornets. Now, for the Miami Heat, Miami, all I just want to say is that you have to focus on your off season now. Because yes, you got eliminated, and yes, you will get a draft pick this year, which I think they will possibly go for the Michigan guy. I forgot his name. Like he was a senior and he played good in the finals. So in finals in the NCAA tournament. So I think they're going to focus on getting him in the draft. But all I want to say is that it's hard to watch a Tyler Hero and Norman Powell being together on the court because like they won't share the ball sometimes and they like force each other to score. So like there was a lot of times wherein I was like, you know, questionable or curious to why if Norman Powell is there, Tyler Hero won't play. Tyler Hero will play. Norman Powell will get less minutes. Like they're both all stars. 25 was Lamelo. This year was Norman Powell, and you have both of them not playing or being with each other well. So playing with each other well. So like it's tough. But I think Norman Powell is gonna be a free agent this season. So I think it's Miami Heat's organization now to decide on what they should do with Norman Powell and Tyler Hero because I think they might need to like leave on someone or trade someone for them to be part of this team. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough thing to decide on, and I will discuss it more possibly soon about that. But hey, Miami, you need to focus on that one, bro. Need to focus on that one. So now let's go on to our second game of the day, which is the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trailblazers. Honestly, I really didn't really focus on this game because I was outside eating lunch. So I was watching the game on my phone and I was like, it's hard, bro. Because there was a lot of people, you couldn't hear a lot, you can focus a lot more. So, because I was outside eating lunch. So, yeah, lunch here, because in Philippines it's like lunchtime. So, it was the game. So, I had a hard time focusing. But all I could say is that Jalen Green had a good game today. Like, he shot and scored the ball well. Um, who's the guy number 23 in the Phoenix Suns? He played good defense. Like, he played well on the defensive end. Um, Booker didn't play well because he had an uncharacteristic 3 point free throw because he shot like 8 for 13. Jordan Goodwin, yes, Jordan Goodwin played good defense in this game. Dylan Brooks played great as well. Like, he was balling until like the fourth quarter when he got fouled out and stuff. But the person who I really want to talk about is Denny Avdia. Like, he was the leading most improved player, then he got injured, and now he balled out and led the Portland Trail Blazers to a victory and be the seventh seed, and now will face the San Antonio Spurs. Denny was so good. 41, 12, and 7. Like, what? Not that is crazy stat line, bro. That's a crazy stat line. Like, we see it almost every single day, but like, that is a crazy stat line, especially in the play in, wherein he was the guy balling and saving this team. Like, he made a tough shot wherein he got mad. I think it was a game like go ahead shot when he made the shot and he got mad at the referee. And he was like really mad. But shout out to the referee who didn't call it technical. Because if he called that technical, we don't know what might happen. We don't know what will happen. So, yeah, shout out to that referee. But bro, Denny Avdia has been so good. Like, we all know this one in the regular season that he would blow out or like he would go all out like in these games. But we didn't expect him because it's his first, I think, appearance in the postseason. So we never get to see what it would look like for Denny to be the guy in a postseason team or a playoff team. And we got to see it now. And he balled out in his first appearance. I think first appearance. And it's a play. So like, him carrying was just like so good. So great to see. And Drew Holiday played great defense. Tomoni Kamara, great defense. Jeremy Grant, great game as well. Like, this Portland Trail Blazers team is so good. And I'm excited to see how they would play up against San Antonio Spurs. I don't know what their record is in the regular season with the Spurs, but this is going to be a good game. I would still have the Spurs winning this one, but bro, this is going to be a good game. I don't know if it could be close, but it would possibly be because you still have Donovan Klingon there who could like semi guard Victor Wembanyama. So it's interesting to see. And I'm just happy to see the Portland Trailblazers there because I love Scoot. I love Dame. Like, they are in the playoffs again. They're in the playoffs again. And yeah, we're going to get Scoot versus Wemby again. And I think it was like 2, 3 years ago wherein we were like, yes, this will be the future of the league. And now we're getting it with the Wemby and Scoot back. So yeah, those are the games that we had today. I enjoyed every single moment of it, except for the like second of Spurs and the except for the Portland and Suns a bit because I was like busy outside eating lunch. So yeah, it is what it is. But tomorrow will be another game, another day for the play-in, and I cannot wait to watch those games.